We are now Ask Steve and Larson.
Ask Steve and Larson. Let's get started.
Apologies for not being here last week.
Oh, yeah. Oops. Sorry.
But we just plumb forgot.
Yeah.
Anxious
sorry.
to get out of here.
Yeah, you are especially. Let's start off. Carlos Villalba asks, what is the best horror film franchise?
Probably. I would say Nightmare on Elm Street. I think it probably had the most movies that were passable. Like, were there any good Friday the 13th beyond the first one?
I think the second.
Yeah. Like, I loved the third Friday the 13th, Nightmare on Elm Street, and the fourth one. Those were good movies. I mean, when I was a kid, anyways, it freaked me out.
Yeah.
So
what about the Hellraiser movies?
I've literally only seen. We're not horror aficionados.
No.
So I don't know what the best franchise is through and through. Like, what's like the Rocky movies of horror films? There's not a bad Rocky movie. And five.
All right. So
five.
I was about to say there.
But still, I mean, you're batting. I mean, there's six. There's six Rocky movies.
Well, do you include the two Creed
you
films?
You could.
Yeah, I would.
You're batting pretty good when you got one movie out of nine.
I understand.
7, 8 bad ones.
Eight, I think. There are six Rocky movies and two Creed movies. Yeah.
You know, in that second Creed movie, they filmed a fight scene between Rocky and Drago that they left on the cutting room floor.
That's weird.
Isn't that crazy?
That is crazy.
Why would you do that?
I mean, it didn't work.
Everybody wants to see that blow off.
Yeah. I know it's probably the most consistent. I'm gonna say Halloween.
Okay. I heard good things about it. Although, like in that last one, I heard it was good, but they like retconned everything out except for the first.
I know. Well, the first one is the best of them all.
Yeah. I don't think I've even
I think the
seen
second
it.
one's okay.
Yeah, I don't know.
Again, not really.
Candyman. It was perfect. One movie. That's good.
They made a sequel to that, didn't they?
Did they?
I think so.
Oh, really?
I thought so.
With Tony Todd?
I think so.
Oh, my goodness gracious. What are they even doing?
I want to know now. Now I need to know. Anyways, next question, please. Oh,
man. Listen to this. Okay, this is MHM rules. There's a diner here in San Antone that offers a 1 pound cinnamon roll.
Oh, wow.
The place is called Lulu's Diner on Main Street.
3 Candymans.
What?
Yeah, man.
With Tony Todd?
Yes.
Oh, my goodness. I need to check those out.
Well, Bill Condon directed one of them.
He says, which would be your plan of attack? Sharing it with everyone at your table?
No.
Wrong. Or take it home and enjoy it over the next few days? Right.
No. The right answer is sit there for an hour and eat the whole damn thing.
A pound of cinnamon roll?
I love.
They're not necessarily.
Need some cinnamon rolls.
They're not like as dense as like a pound of something else. So that's gotta be like a big ass cinnamon roll.
Yeah, it's gonna be huge. But basically, like you're eating a pan of cinnamon rolls.
Oh, it sounds amazing.
Well, my mom used to make her cinnamon rolls. Or my wife.
I have a hard time not eating a pan when I make
my
it.
My wife makes her cinnamon rolls. I have to. Yeah, you pretty much have to put a wall between me and that pan of cinnamon rolls for me not to eat the whole damn thing.
I'll have like 3. And then I'll walk past it and have another, and then I'll walk past it and have another till they're all gone.
Exactly.
I have to make 2 pans, one for the rest of my family and one for
yourself.
Me.
Yeah.
Holy crap.
So yeah, give me an hour.
Yeah.
I'll prepare myself for it. Rich Smash Bro, what would either of you get higher than a kite and do an episode consequence free?
No.
Nah.
Why though? Why would we not do that?
I don't feel like it's like professional.
Yeah, I know. Me too. Usually I don't care about that kind of stuff.
Like, I don't mind having a beer.
I mean, I do care about that stuff.
Having a beer, like, during a live stream stuff. Or something. The same reason I want to do a drunk stream. I don't find it that professional.
If you were invited by the good people at Funhouse.
That's their thing. That's their business. Yeah, I'd do it.
So you would do that.
But that's just not something we've established and that we do.
Yeah, no. It's kind of, I feel like, in a weird way, I feel like it let down our audience in some manner, like some of our audience.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah, but like we got invited to do Funhouse's a drunk E3 stream. Yeah, I'd throw back some beers with them. Absolutely.
Like, would you do like a bunch of shots so you're like silly drunk?
I don't know.
Like Lawrence drunk?
I just don't really
when
drink
Alana
that
took
much.
the wine bottle away from him? Would you be sitting there? And then she like takes it and she gives
It's been a long time since I've been that drunk. Usually when I do, I feel like garbage the next day.
Oh my God. It's like a week that I feel garbage. Yeah, no, I don't know. It just seems like it'd be kind of, I don't know. Like, it's funny because,
I mean, in a case like that, and granted, we're not that much older than them, with the good people at Funhouse, but you feel like, okay, they're drinking with their dad now.
Yeah, I know.
And
No,
I'd
I
be
know.
self-conscious about that.
We're a good 10 years older than I think most of the people
Probably.
there. Yeah. Yeah, no, and also on top of that, like in terms of getting high, there's a thing in our audience where like a lot of our audience are 420 friendly, and I'll say 420 enthusiastic. I'm indifferent. I'm like, cool, whatever you want to do, whatever
Totally,
floats your boat.
that's my attitude as
like
well.
over here, it's legal. I think it's cool.
Yeah.
But like half of our audience is also super anti.
Yeah, they're not into it.
They're not into it, and so like we do what's best for business. We just don't, we don't encourage nor discourage.
Yeah.
You do you.
Just be cool. Just do what you do.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, because I was planning like a 420 care package. I'm not going to do that now because, like, I don't know. We can't promote that when half our audience is like, oh, we're not into drugs. That's bad. That's who our audience is,
Then how about
I'm
this?
into it. Huh.
We'll do a 420 care package and then a not 420 care package. Appeals to everybody then.
What would entail? What would be like? All of our care packages are not 420.
Well, it'd be like, we could do like a riff on the
Reefer Madness.
A shirt.
That's not a bad
That's
idea.
a riff on Reefer Madness.
Yeah, that's
I don't
good.
know.
Reefer,
Spitballing ideas
A
here.
Reefer Madness one. Actually, Reefer Madness, like, doesn't that appeal to both people?
I think so.
Yeah, I think you're right.
It's like comically over the top.
Yeah. W.S. Fletcher, is Janeway a good captain?
That's a question for you, man.
Yeah, she's a good captain. She got her people back.
Seem to have reservations about that.
No, she's good. I mean, the main problem, like the thing is, like she got her people stuck there in the first place because she was being like too altruistic. But she ended up getting him back. It only took 7 years, and a couple people died. But
Wow.
yeah, she's a good captain.
Michael Mygand, what are your favorite retro video games? The original Star Wars arcade cabinet.
How far back
great.
is retro? Like, is N64 retro?
Yeah, sure.
Well, obviously, everybody knows that WCW versus NWO World Tour.
is the best.
All those Aki games are good.
Yeah.
Blades of Steel, although I haven't played it in a while. I have it. I just haven't played it in a little while. I was always a huge Spy Hunter fan.
Tetris for me.
Yeah.
Love Tetris.
Did you like the Spy Hunter game?
Yeah.
I loved the
had it on
arcade
N64,
steering
or
wheel.
not on the N64, the NES, sorry.
I liked the steering wheel at the arcade. How it was like cool.
Oh, yeah, it wasn't the full circle.
Right. It was really neat.
Yeah, it felt.
Something
a spy car would have.
And then they did that video game with The Rock based off the movie that never happened.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Let's see here. Wang asks, keeping with the theme of my Instagram, what's the best? Man, that dude had some food on his. This stuff looks so
Oh,
good.
man, don't tell me that. I'm hungry.
There was like a breakfast burrito on there. It
Oh,
looked
don't tell me that.
amazing.
I'm so hungry.
He says, what's the best meal you've ever had? And what's the best looking meal you've ever had?
I know the best meal I ever had. I don't very often go out and spend a lot of money on expensive dinners.
Yeah, sure.
But I think it was my wife and I's anniversary or something.
Mm-hmm.
Before we got married.
Mm-hmm.
We're still living in Los Angeles, and we'd heard about this steakhouse in Beverly Hills that was really good. And we were doing okay for ourselves financially. Like, why the hell not? Let's treat ourselves.
Sure.
So we went there, bone-in filet.
What was the bill at the end? More than 500?
No, I think it was 200.
Oh, okay.
It wasn't terrible. We even, treating ourselves, we knew our limits.
Yeah.
And then we lucked out on this. I don't know how we got this bottle of wine. It was there's a vineyard in Napa called Stag's Leap that at the time we had never heard of. And it's just a recommendation of the waiter because like, hey, we're having steak. We want some red wine. What's your recommendation? And he's like, yeah, this bottle of wine is from like 2000. I think was the vintage, and this was 2006, 2007. So it's recent, relatively older bottle of wine. And he's like, yeah, it's $50. And we're like, all right, done.
Deal.
Like, you can't go to the vineyard to get that bottle of wine for $50.
Yeah, sure.
Much less after markup from the restaurant.
Yeah.
It was like an insane deal we got. It's like, man, this wine is magnificent. This bone-in filet is like the best steak I've ever had.
Yeah.
Sides were good.
Yeah.
So that's probably easily the best meal I've ever had.
I cannot pinpoint anything like that. I mean, I've had my fair share of like relatively pricey meals, but none of them were all that like stand out. I don't know, man. Like for me, it's probably one of two things, and I can't pinpoint a date or anything, but if I'm hungover and we go to like Denny's or something, like honestly, like to me the best meal is like, what am I absolutely totally just craving?
Yeah.
And when your body is craving something to the degree that it does these days when I'm hungover, then Denny's, anything like that will be best meal. I mean, I'm not going to go highfalutin on this because I don't. The best food I've ever had is at my mom's house.
Yeah.
So like when I go over there and like she's cooked up burgers with her seasoning or she's made her enchilada casserole or whatever she does, I'm like, holy crap. I just look, I'm like, this is amazing. So that's what I'm going to go with. I don't know. Whenever I go to my mom's house.
I'll also say when my wife and I were on our honeymoon on Santorini, there's a restaurant we went to. Went there 2 days in a row because it was so good. And I got the moussaka there. Mm-hmm. Man.
Yeah.
Gosh.
Yeah.
I want to go back. It was so good.
Yeah.
Oh. Damn it, that was good. And her parents went there and recommended that place. And they went there and said it was really good still.
Cool.
And at the end of the meal, they gave you a shot that was limoncello and ouzo. The licorice flavored liqueur with limoncello, and then limoncello was frozen. Oh, it was so good.
Cool.
That place is awesome. Christopher Rampersad, we got a lot of food questions coming up too. What are your thoughts on Stuber, and are you going to see it? Because it's great.
I'll probably watch it.
I'll watch it on Netflix.
Yeah. Into the Spider-Verse is on Netflix. I downloaded that for the plane. Yeah.
Saw that
Super
too.
excited about that. Let's see here. D Minor. How do I get people to notice me in a town full of closed-minded people? I'm a black man who lives in a mostly Hispanic small town who don't accept me for my race or that I'm not a stereotype like most. Man, I'm not sure I can speak on that because I don't know that experience. That sounds like I don't know. I don't even know who you'd talk to. Maybe there's hey, I'll put the call out. Maybe if there's friendos out there who've experienced the same thing.
Hit up D Minor.
Hit up or in the comments of this episode.
Yeah.
Hit them up or
give them some insight maybe.
And give them some insight. But I don't know. That sounds like something that you need some advice on because I don't know. Mm-hmm. How do I get people to notice me in a town full of closed-minded people? It's that sounds sad. Mm-hmm. That sounds sad. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. I mean, the only thing I can say is maybe put on a friendly face, hit up a bar or something, and try to make friends. I don't know.
Yeah.
I used to go to a lot of bars. I loved going to bars by myself back in the day.
Yeah.
And I just go and make friends and
strike up conversation with people.
But I don't know. The aspects of you talking about with the race stuff. I don't know. I'm sorry. I wish I had an answer for you.
Jay Sean Lawrence, where do you guys think all the big free agents will go? Let's go down the list here. Kevin Durant. He opted out of his contract with the Warriors. Let's go in the Nets.
Oh, the Nets they wanted him and
Kyrie.
Yeah. So I'll say they're going to get them. That's
yeah. Cool. Durant and Kyrie, the Nets. Kemba Walker. Apparently the Celtics are the front runner right now.
Okay. Cool.
Jimmy Butler. His free agent was with the 76ers. But I think Houston's pursuing. They're trying to do a sign and trade.
Okay. The next one.
Boogie. I feel like he's staying with the Warriors, man.
What are they going to give him, though?
I don't think he's going to get any massive money deal from anybody.
That's crazy, right? That's insane.
Well, he's hurt. He tore his Achilles, came back, tore his quad.
The level of upside that guy had, he could have been like a Supermax guy.
Yeah.
He should have been a Supermax
guy.
Yeah,
he just tore his Achilles the wrong time.
Wow.
Not that he had a choice in it.
Wait a second.
Time.
He tore his Achilles with the Warriors.
No, he tore his Achilles with the Pelicans.
Oh,
right before the season before he was entering free agency. It was like the worst possible timing for him for that to happen.
Right. Yeah.
And so the Warriors were apparently the only team that extended an offer to him.
Yeah.
And it was for like the minimum or not minimum or the middle of exception. Sorry.
Mm-hmm, yeah.
So he got like $5.5 million to play. And if he had played the full season, he didn't start playing till like January, December because of his injury. If he'd spent the last half of the season on the floor and playing well, but he takes more than a year to recover from a torn Achilles.
Mm-hmm.
Some people never come back from that. Basketball players especially, because you're pushing off your feet all the time like that.
Yeah.
So I don't know.
Let's move on.
Wait, we got two more.
Okay,
Two more
well,
names.
speed-
Sorry,
speed
Kawhi,
round.
Toronto. I'm thinking staying in Toronto.
Lakers.
Klay Thompson, he's staying with the Warriors.
Yeah, he's staying. Yeah.
This is an interesting one. D'Angelo Russell. So if the Nets are going to sign Durant and Kyrie, they have to let D'Angelo Russell go.
Lakers.
Yeah, that's interesting. They're looking to bring him back. He's developed to a good player.
Yeah. Zeke the Geek, what's your favorite band
Oh, right now? Oof.
of all time?
All time is probably Sonic Youth. Right now, my favorite band might be Bon Iver.
Have they done anything new lately?
They just released a couple new songs.
Oh, that's cool.
But their second album is, gosh, top to bottom, excellent. The last one I thought was pretty good.
It's probably Radiohead.
Ever or just right now? Or both?
No, probably ever. It's either Radiohead. I've got my top three. It's Radiohead, Soundgarden, and the Beatles. That's my top three in no particular order.
Yeah. I mean, Radiohead probably be top 5 all-time favorite bands. Mm-hmm. This Sonic Youth, my formative music listening years, they were it.
Yeah. Rob, the fabulous dad, Bod Valonis. This is a question for me. I'll try to answer it quick. With your upcoming trip, I want to know what in-flight entertainment have you planned for yourself? So on my iPad, I went on Netflix and I downloaded the following things. I downloaded
Wrathcon?
No, that's already on there. I already have that. I don't have to download it from Netflix.
Good.
I have downloaded season 1 of The Dark.
Oh, I think my wife watched that.
Yeah, I watched the first 2 episodes. It was cool. I like it so far. I downloaded Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse. I downloaded, what's that sketch comedy show that I liked? We probably need to leave, or we should leave, or something like that.
About that one.
I watched the first 2 episodes. It was freaking hilarious. I downloaded the Tom York, Paul Thomas Anderson thing, Amina. Is that what it's called? Amina? Something like that. And then I downloaded one other thing. I forgot what it was. I don't know.
Dumb and Dumber?
I'm happy with all my...
Ace Ventura 2.
It should be Ace Ventura 2. Oh, man. So I've got that going for me. And then my iPad also has the drawing app. I'm trying to do a lot of drawing on the plane. It's only a 10-hour trip. I feel like it's going to go by quicker than I...
Not that bad.
Yeah.
Mondo Vulgare, power rank Boogie Nights characters.
What's the criteria?
Well, I mean, it's the same criteria for anything.
Legacy, being good.
Kayfabe. Being good, kayfabe, or legacy, kayfabe. I feel like Jack Horner's number 1, man.
Well, he's the dad of the family.
Yeah. He's the one that he's the one that holds things down, man. He's the center. He's the sun that everybody else orbits around.
Dirk goes through the most change.
But at the end, he still defines himself by his giant penis, man. That's the issue. He's changed somewhat, but he comes back around to defining himself basically by his penis.
Finds himself via his penis.
He defines himself by it. Because what's the final shot? He stands up, he whips it out, and says, I'm a star, I'm a big, bright, shining star.
Yeah, you get to see
he defines himself by his penis.
Well, he finds his real identity through the movie. That's his penis. He goes back, keeps it real. All right, so they're like 1A, 1B. Because they're also kind of reflections of each other.
You got to say that Reed Rothschild is the heart of the movie, though.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
So he's got to be up there.
If that's the case, then Buck Swope is the soul of the movie.
Okay.
Well, I think Roller Girl's she's got to be like number 3. If Dirk and Jack Horner are 1A, 1B, 2 is Reed Rothschild, Roller Girl's number 3.
Well, that'd be 4 then.
Well, no, 1A and 1B are just
well, that's
part of
essentially
1.
tied. Then
It's 1.
No,
you don't go to 3. You got a 2.
No, you go to 3 if there's a tie at 1.
In some cases, this isn't a tie. It's a 1A, 1B. That's not a tie.
Basically a tie.
It's not a tie.
It's basically
They're
a tie.
the same. They're in the same grouping. These are shelves, and they're both on the top shelf.
It's a tie then.
It's not a tie.
It's a tie then.
Let's ask this then. Where does the Colonel rank?
Way down there.
Tell me you're my friend, Larson. Tell me you're my friend. Tell me you're my friend. Jack. Tell me you're my... He's already hung up the phone. Oh, man. The Diddly Doodler. Been a fan since early 10 for the win. I remember one video that 10 for the win, but not done by you guys. It was top 10 games to play while high.
Oh, yeah, there's a lot of them that weren't done by us before we started doing it full
But
time.
he asks, who was that guy? Who did that?
Well, I can't go and look now.
We can't look. We have no idea. We don't know. That was done prior to us.
So it could have been...
I think we did a 420 friendly episode at some
We
point.
probably did at one point, maybe. Play by High. I remember watching that one. I don't know. It could have been James and Brendan. They did it for a while before we took over.
James
Shaughnessy.
Oh, James Shaughnessy. Okay.
And Brendan.
He runs an advertising agency right now, Paragon.
Well, he does it with Rob Talbert.
With Rob Talbert, yeah.
Yeah.
And who? Brandon?
Yeah.
Brandon?
Brendan. Yeah.
Brendan who?
Brendan Schultz is his last name, I think.
That sounds... Oh, Brendan. Oh, yeah. Oh, he was awesome. Yeah, I remember.
Great.
Yeah, it was great.
He was a great dude. They did a lot of them before us, so I think they did that one. But
He
don't hold me
says,
to it.
also, what was your favorite top 10 list?
I remember one of the ones we laughed the most at when we did the Heavy Rain one.
Oh, that was classic. My favorite was always Road to E3. And it wasn't even a top 10 list. It was a short film. It was great. I loved it.
Zach S., what's the worst feeling, holding in your pee or your poop?
It's pee. It hurt. It literally hurts. Holding your poop doesn't hurt.
Are you sure about that?
It doesn't.
It can.
It does not.
I get crampy if I have to hold in poop for too long.
Really?
Yeah,
you get crampy?
Yeah.
It's not as bad as when you're forced to
See,
hold
I have a bladder of steel. So I never, like, if I really have to go pee, I'm usually pretty about holding it. It never gets painful. It gets moderately uncomfortable. Yeah, it never gets painful.
Oh, mine gets painful. Yeah, I never feel so like I have to crap so bad it gets painful.
Oh yeah,
really.
The worst feeling in my mind is being in a situation where you can't use the toilet, feeling you're about to dump out into your pants.
Yeah,
that is the absolute worst.
Yeah, no, mine is because I've gone on runs before and I'm like, God, I have to pee. And like, honestly, I live like near a lot of like wooded stuff. And there's been many times when I could just like duck into like some woods and pee. I just never do though, because there's always some houses around. And I just know my luck. Like the 30 seconds it takes me to pee out, somebody's going to roll by.
Yeah, the cop's going to roll by.
Right.
Decent exposure.
Yeah, exactly. Although hopefully they'll be like, oh no, he's cool.
I don't know, man.
Everybody has to go. Depends on what kind of dick is freaking bugging me, man. Freaking cops. So yeah, wow.
Yeah. CM Punk there at the bottom. Which wrestler would do the best in the Democratic primaries?
Daniel Bryan, easily.
Yeah. Philly Flexer, name a food that you can eat only if it's homemade. For him, is enchiladas.
Only if it's homemade. That's interesting.
Historically, for me, it's chili.
For me, it's wait, chili. I thought you got like Trader Joe stuff.
That's why I said historically. That's the outlier. That's pretty much the only canned chili I can stand.
Oh, okay. I'm gonna say for me, it's probably meatloaf. I've never had anybody like meatloaf outside of my mom's is like, this is like garbage.
Oh, I've had meatloaf in
My
restaurants.
mom's is really good. Yeah, that's for me.
Rich the Smash Bro, what's the largest amount of food you have ever consumed at a time, non-holidays? So we used to go to this Brazilian steakhouse in Burbank.
Yeah, I went
LA.
there a couple times.
And, you know, the thing is people walking around with meat on swords, and you have this little thing that as long as the green side's pointing up, they'll keep bringing you meat.
Yeah.
So we would go there and spend 2 hours and essentially just challenge ourselves to eat as much as we possibly could in those 2 hours.
Oh my
and then
God.
sometimes we would go back to our house and we'd go get a milkshake afterwards.
Oh, wow.
So I wouldn't be surprised there was instances where I ate like 2 pounds of meat.
I mean, it's for a long time it was a fairly common occurrence for me. There's nothing that I don't have like a specific instance. That was par for the course. So I don't know. I'm sure there's an answer.
Those trips to the Brazilian steakhouse stand out.
I mean, I used to back in college. I used to like get 2 Domino's mediums delivered, I'd eat them all. It's so fucking good.
Yeah.
Those things are disgusting too.
Yeah, they are.
They're not good.
Another one from Rich. What video game antagonist and protagonist would you be and why?
The fat private eye cop guy from Heavy Rain.
Oh, okay.
Scott Shelby.
Yeah.
I'd be him.
And you'd be both hero and villain then.
Whoa! Spoiler
That was
alert!
like 8 years ago.
Spoiler alert!
That was like 10 years ago. That's fine.
I don't know. I think that's good. No, I don't know who I'd be. I'd be AJ Kirsch's character from My Career.
Buzz.
WWE. I'd be Buzz. Because I'm Steve Thunder.
Villain, huh?
And I'd be Baron Blade.
For the villain?
Yeah.
For villain, I'd be the S-shaped piece from Tetris.
Oh, okay.
That's the least useful.
Okay.
And hero, I'd be the line from Tetris. 'Cause that's the one you were waiting for.
That's good. That's good.
Sure. That's terrible answers. Whatever.
Yeah, those are really bad answers, I'll be honest with you.
Nothing's coming to mind.
I would be Isaac from Dead Space. Because I love space and like that dude dies all the time when I play him. So that'd be me. I'd go up there, I'd be like trying to get to my
Arm ripped off.
Try to turn on the inner train for the station and then
arm
turn the
ripped
corner.
off. Arm ripped off.
Yeah, that'd be me.
Hello there. What album band would you love to see an honest biopic made about?
Oh, no, you know who I'd be?
Huh.
I'd be the main character from BioShock because I'm easily manipulated.
There you go.
Would you kindly go and do this, please? Yeah, sure.
Sure thing.
And he's like, oh, I've got you on mind control. And he's like, wait a second, the device wasn't turned on. I'm like, yeah, I just did it.
Yeah, I just did it because I'm, whatever.
Nice guy, because whatever.
I'm a cool dude.
Anyways, what now?
What album band would you love to see an honest biopic made about? Personally, hello there. I want to see one about Fleetwood Mac's Rumors. That would be something else.
It'd be like Caligula. It'd be like so much pornography because everybody was banging everybody.
Yeah.
An honest biopic would be the Beatles.
White Album? Specifically?
Oh.
Doesn't have to be an album. It could be a band, but.
Oh, I'm going to say a band. All
right.
Because I think they were true scumbags. I think the Beatles were scumbags. And, yeah, I think an honest biopic about them.
Yeah.
That completely blew the lid off of like what
the
bastards
romanticized
they probably were.
Of
Yeah.
I'm gonna say Pink Floyd when they were doing "Wish You Were Here."
Oh yeah.
Letting it have Sid Barrett in there.
That's a good one.
That'd be a good story.
That's a really good one.
Rich, you call the other and say, "I need your help now." You go to the other to find a body-shaped object in the trunk, and the other says, "Don't ask questions." What do you do?
Don't ask questions, and I help.
Call the police. Who's to say I don't help you? And then you get word, and I'm next.
Wait, what?
So I help you dispose of this body-shaped thing in the trunk, and then you start feeling like I have dirt on you now that I can compromise you. So you kill me next.
No way! I wouldn't do that. This guy deserved it.
I don't know that.
He attacked me.
I don't know.
And I don't really want to go to the cops because then it's the whole thing.
Call the police.
No, man. Oh, you're a narc. Truth exposed.
I'm not getting involved in your murder business.
Wow.
It's not my business.
All right, I see how it is now. I'd say,
actually, I wouldn't call the police. I'd say, sorry, can't help you.
Disappointing. Sorry, I can't help you.
I don't know what the deal is.
Oh, my goodness gracious.
I have a family I have to look after, man.
So do I. I'm trying not to go to jail.
That's why you got to handle your own business. Don't kill people then. You won't go to jail. Just don't kill anybody.
This is truly disappointing. This is really disappointing.
Get used to it.
That's why Hilton would be my first call, by the way.
Yeah.
He'd help me because he's a dullard.
Kenny Omega's Hair. Favorite album of 2019 so far? I have to get my phone out. Look through my Spotify.
The playlist I made.
Let's see what albums. I haven't even actually got anything from this year. I'm so out of tune. I used to be so hip to the music stuff. I'm so out of tune with that all now. It's I'm kind of disappointed in myself. I'm probably giving an answer it makes me going to sound old too. I think there's anything I've downloaded or listened to this year that
Did Father John Misty put out a new one this year?
I want to listen to the new Flying Lotus album. I haven't got a chance to do that yet. This is why Ask Stephen Larson is...
that was last year.
The new National album is pretty good. That came out this year.
Yeah, I got nothing for you. I think I got nothing.
Hold on, I'm still scrolling. This just proves I need to...
Just proves that nothing is good these days.
No, I need to get...
While you look for your answer, I'm going to ask Patrick Sparks' question. If you can get a tour of any historical battle site in the world, what would it be and why?
Oh, wow.
What was the largest battle in the American Civil War?
Gettysburg, I think.
Is it Gettysburg?
I think it's the largest.
I don't know. Maybe that'd be kind of creepy to go there. Or Normandy.
Yeah,
maybe.
that'd probably be up there.
I don't know. I wouldn't mind. I mean, this is really grim, but I'd be kind of interested in going to seeing Where We Dropped the Bomb.
Oh, and Hiroshima and Nagasaki. Yeah.
That would be just... That was a bum deal.
Yeah. You were talking about a Criterion Collection the other day.
Sure.
Look up Hiroshima Mon Amour. It's really good.
Is it messed up?
I mean, it's about a couple that's in Hiroshima like 10 years after the bomb drops.
Oh, okay. All right. Yeah, I'll check it out.
It's
That
really
sounds
good.
Cool.
It's really good.
I'll check it out. Didn't you used to have on DVD and I
did.
borrowed it from
Probably,
you?
and I don't have it anymore.
Yeah. It's probably in my possession somewhere.
Yeah, you should watch it if you haven't yet.
I'll check it out. Also, Patrick Sparks. Would you take a tour of Chernobyl, yay or nay? Hell nay. No way.
No.
No.
No. Jay Sean Lawrence, power rank Will Smith songs.
Summertime is number one. Easily. Followed by Parents Don't Understand.
I'd say Parents Don't Understand is number one.
Oh, dude. Summertime is the jam.
It's a great song. Don't get me
2
wrong.
2 miles an hour so everybody sees you.
It's great, but his most iconic work is without a doubt
Summertime.
No, Parents Just Don't Understand.
Wow.
Dun.
Hard disagree on that one.
Well, you can be
but
wrong,
it's
fine.
it's a 1A 1B situation
Yeah.
where I'm right and you're B. What about after that? We agree that those are the top two. What's
Yeah.
after that? What is it? Getting jiggy with it?
Here comes the Men in Black.
Right. Isn't there a Miami song about Miami?
Yeah.
Welcome to Miami.
Yeah.
It's all kind of crap after those two songs.
You're here. I asked you this before. You hear the song "You Saw My Blinker"? He uses the beat. He said it's the chorus or the hook is "You saw my blinker, bitch."
Wow.
Yeah.
Holy
Used
crap.
to play on the radio.
Oh wow. I don't think I remember that one.
Yeah.
That's cool. Let's see here. Captain Cutter. What should the ideal taco include?
Great question. Go ahead.
Well, you go to Del Taco, take a look at their soft chicken taco, their chicken soft taco.
Oh, hold on.
And just do that.
Prime Will Smith is the theme to Fresh Prince of Bel-Air.
Okay, he can be in the top 3. That can be in the top 3. Oh, Girls Ain't Nothing But Trouble.
Oh, yeah.
That's a good one.
So prime taco, best taco, ideal taco.
Mm-hmm.
At this state in my life, I'm not content with just having ground beef in there.
Okay.
So it's either got to be shredded chicken, carnitas, or some really well cooked fish, whether it be fried or broiled.
Mm-hmm.
I want like real meat, not just ground meat in it.
Mm-hmm.
It's got to have a little bit. It's got to have something green, like some lettuce,
Yeah.
tomatoes,
Yeah.
some sort of sauce, whether it's like a crema, a cream-based sauce, or something else, and then some salsa, something to get a little bit of a kick.
Well, like what? What cream sauce?
Well, like, you get like creme fraiche with some lime juice or some seasoning in it, something like that.
Okay.
And then some salsa on there.
Mm-hmm. Is that it?
Yeah, pretty much.
I like sour cream guac and
guac's good. Yeah,
and shredded cheese, and
that's a loaded taco.
I know.
Hard shell or soft?
Oh, soft.
Yeah.
Yeah, for
Corn
sure.
or flour?
Flour.
Yeah.
Corn. I mean, it all like so. That's how I make. I just like I toss some guacamole, I toss some sour cream, some cheese, tomatoes. Like I like the little they have like a tomato.
Pico? Talking about pico de gallo?
Yeah, I'm not huge on pico in it. I like diced tomatoes and
Onion?
and peppers, like a couple peppers in there too. And then yeah, I mean I usually go with ground beef, but then I also like street tacos, which are like soft with like corn tortillas, like the small street tacos with like steak in them.
Oh, yeah, you got to have real meat in them, man.
Yeah, but I mean I like when I do them at home, I just have ground beef, and that's fine. It all depends on what you're going for. Like mine are like basically like big freaking soft tacos are good.
They're like small burritos, essentially.
Yeah, but then if you want to go get some authentic street tacos, those are freaking amazing too.
Yeah.
All kind of depends on what you're going for.
Yeah. Yeah. Give me some good flavor. I just want flavor.
Last one, Jay Sean Lawrence, thoughts on Kawhi's New Balance shoes. So he's a New Balance guy.
Yeah. I mean, they look like New Balance shoes. Mm-hmm. New Balance, they look like kind of like dad shoes. True.
Do you think they're ever going to be able to get out of that rut? I mean, they've got
That's
Kawhi
their market,
Leonard.
and they've kind of got it cornered, man.
Yeah, but you could do both.
Here, look up the Kawhi shoes. They're a bit more stylish than just straight up dad shoes, but they've definitely looked like New Balances. See, not that into them.
Nope.
Dad shoes.
Yeah. I got it. These are better. Ugh. Those are.
Dad shoes.
Yeah, none of them are good.
The first one over there. That's his signature basketball shoe, though.
Yeah, that's not.
It's not into it.
That's not good.
They might be good performance shoes. I don't know. That's what New Balance or I've always heard are super comfortable.
Should I get some new? Should I run to the mall and get some New Balance for my trip?
No, you should get some more boosts.
I'd be like, wait, would they have like at a Foot Locker? Would they have boosts on sale there?
Yeah, maybe.
Oh, okay, maybe I'll run over there. I don't know. Mine are fine though. Be nice to have some fresh ones.
Shoe
though.
Palace, and they had some on sale. I think for like $100. Ultra Boost.
Yeah, we'll see. Anyways, that's it for Ask Stephen Larson. Thanks everybody for your questions. We appreciate it. Let me just see one check because we didn't do it last week. I want to make sure we got everybody in this week.
Yeah.
See if there's any more. No, that's it.
That's it.
All right. Thanks everybody. We'll talk to you later.
Goodbye.